Hey Gemini, what's going on? Hope you're doing it very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. We're going to do a little cheeky Gemini bonus reading for April, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very, very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. I have a candle going in the background. This Eco Wicks candle. They have like a special wick that crackles. So if you can hear a noise, that's what it is. But I'm going to keep it on. Hopefully it's not too loud. It smells delicious. It's Amalfi lemon. Like, it's really good for your solar plexus chakra, the smell of the lemon and the yellow candle. And also the fire gazing thing is really good for your solar plexus chakra. I can already see that you're coming out of a period of either feeling like kind of fed up or feeling bored or not really being interested in what the universe has to offer you. Which is just as well, because you have this sweetheart coming in here straight off the bat. You have the Knight of Cups with the King of Cups, so you could be dealing with a water sign. That's also Libra energy. The King of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So you have someone coming in to offer you love. Total sweetheart when you have the King of Cups. Really sweet, really supportive, in touch with their emotions but not ruled by them. You know, they could do something creative, or they could, you know, you might find out when you start dating this person, if you choose to, that they're very creative, or they could do spiritual work or actual like medicine, medical, or some other form of healing work, counseling. They could work for a charity, something like that. There's a lot of green in this person's space, so that there's like a lot of heart chakra healing going on with this person, or they have a very open heart chakra, or they're coming towards you with a very healing energy. This person has been dealing with some like internal conflict that they have now cut away regarding this connection. Well, you look like you want to come out. Oh shit, look at that, the Eight of Wands. You're about to hear from this person, or, you know, if you've not met this person yet, then you're about to meet them. But the Eight of Wands is some kind of communication. Ooh, that's exciting. Right, let's see. Oh, the Tower. Oh, it's going to come totally out of the blue. So this is like happening very suddenly, very out of the blue. What else for Gemini? The Magician. So you are ready for this, Gemini. Even if you're feeling like you're not ready for it, Spirit is telling you you are ready. You have the Four of Swords here. So you've been through like a little bit of like a resting period. And now you're ready to have this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So there could have been, you know, like a healing period from an emotional wound, or you could have been physically healing from something, you know, like an illness, or you were really tired, or you're really burnt out, or something like that. The Magician is also about, you know, it's about manifesting, but it's about having everything that you need to progress to the next phase in your life, which is this, the Ace of Wands, like this very exciting, very expansive new phase in your life with this person. Temperance. This person could be that Sagittarius energy. They're very balanced, whoever they are. This person's like very balanced. King of Cups energy with the Temperance card, like, you know, they're really in control of their emotions. There's not like repressed emotions, but equally they're not, you know, crying all the time. Very balanced. The Temperance is like angelic type energy. This person's been patiently waiting for the right time to come in as well. So, you know, you could already know this person and they've been sort of patiently, sorry, let me fix the microphone, patiently waiting for the right time to like come forward and let you know they're interested or ask you out or something. Looks like the right time now because I keep seeing the Wheel of Fortune. What else for Gemini? Oh man, this person's going to make you so happy. The King of Cups with the Three of Cups. The Eight of Wands with the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Oh, the Tower with the Nine of Cups. There's that offer. The Ace of Pentacles. So, also when you have the Three of Cups, like this talks about dating. So this is someone that you're going to be dating. You guys could have started out as friends with the Three of Cups, but this is someone that's going to make you very happy. It's been a bit of a delayed communication when you have the Page of Swords. That means there's been like a little bit of a delay, possibly while this person was like stalking you a little bit, checking you out from behind the scenes. But the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, so this is something that happens very suddenly, but it's going to make you really happy, this offer that they're making you. What else for Gemini? The Magician with the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords with the Princess, Page of Pentacles. So you've obviously been taking a break from dating. Like I said, you've been resting or something like that. This is you sort of, you know, taking a chance on someone after a rest. I feel like it's been a rest where you filled your crown chakra with information. Or you've been downloading a lot of information through your crown chakra during this time. So it could have been like a learning period for you, spiritual learning period. This person's very giving, as are you. So this is like equal give and take. This is a very, very balanced connection that you're going to have with this person. And this is what you've manifested, which means that you've walked away from relationships where it wasn't equal give and take. You know, you're just like, no, I don't think so. All right, tell me about this King of Cups then. The Hierophant. King of Swords. Okay. Oh, it's going to happen so fast. I want to reshuffle these two because I want to talk about these first. So this person that you're dealing with, they could have some Taurus in their chart here, but they don't have to. They're also, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they have like a nice balance of being very in touch with their emotions, but also being very logical, which is something that you need to hook a Gemini, right? You gotta be smart. The King of Swords energy is someone that's smart. You know, they like to learn, they like to read, they're logical, but also they're in touch with, you know, their emotions, so they're not emotionally closed off. It's just enough of a balance that you're going to have a really good time with this person. You know, because they're emotionally aware, but they're also like very smart. One of the reasons that this has not come in before is because you have the Seven of Cups, which was initially upright and now has decided to reverse itself. So this person felt like you were too good to be true. Which is why they didn't make a move, because they've had a lot of situations in the past where, you know, people were not who they said, or, you know, they appeared differently. So you're new, you're a little bit of an unknown quantity, you know. And the Knight of Swords with the Tower, this is very fast moving energy. It's almost like an explosion. It's like a poof. Suddenly it all happens. This person has excellent intuition. I would say that this person's third eye is very open, because they've been waiting for the right time. They've been sort of balancing and waiting for the right time to come in. Also, this person has been doing a little bit of healing work, restoring their faith. Like restoring their faith in spirit, I would say. Or maybe like the Hierophant's about kind of being open to what the universe is trying to bring you. So if you've had like a lot of crap, you know, if this person's had a lot of crap relationships and stuff, you know, they might be a bit like, I don't know about this. Can I be fucked? Don't know if I trust this person. So there's been a bit of healing around that. They could also be some kind of teacher or something like that when you have the Hierophant, like manager, teacher, someone that people listen to, you know. When you have the Six of Pentacles and the Magician, this is very balanced. This is equal give and take, and this is what you've manifested. So presumably you had a lot of relationships that were out of whack before. You know, they present kind of as this King of Swords, but really they're the King of Cups. Like they're really very soft and very sensitive and, you know, very romantic and lovey-dovey. But there's a lot of this, you know, King of Swords energy of like trying to protect themselves, you know, being rational, blah, 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 blah. But they're just the right mix for you to have a great time with them. What did you throw at me? Let me reshuffle that. Okay, give me one card for over here, please. Thank you. Judgment. You're gonna feel very, very called to this person. Ace of Swords. You may even debate, you know, when this person first comes into your life. Yeah, Justice. You may even, there may be like a decision about whether or not you want to proceed with this person. But you will feel very, very called towards them. That's what's gonna tip the scales in this person's favor. This person's actually they're going to help you. You have the Devil here. You have the Page of Cups or the Princess of Cups. So there's like a breakthrough in Devil energy here, which is like what's holding you back. The Devil's always what's holding you back. And you have the Page of Cups, which is your inner child. Like that innocent energy, you know, where you're like excited to date someone and you have faith in humans again instead of like, oh fuck, just stay away from me. Like, I know you're gonna turn out to be an asshole, or you're gonna like, it's gonna turn out that you fuck goats or something. Like, just stay away from me. You know what I mean? Like it's getting that that innocence back. That's what this person helps to balance that in you. And you have the Queen of Cups here, so you have a match. King and Queen of Cups. And they're actually in the same position in the reading, you see? So you're definitely a match. With the Nine of Swords here, this talks about overthinking. You know, so there's definitely been a time when you've been in this, you know, overthinking, worrying, because somebody in the past has put you in that energy in terms of relationships. Like, you know, maybe people that always, you had to guess what was going on with them, or they breadcrumbed you, or they were in and out, or you never knew where you stood with them, you know, this type of thing. But you're coming out of that energy into this, like I said, Page of Cups. Like, it's kind of it can be kind of a naive energy, the Page of Cups, but it's nice when when you've been in like a Nine of Swords and you're just worrying about everything all the time. There's like an innocence that this person helps to bring back in terms of, dating and being around people in general. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Oops. You have the Two of Swords here. So I feel like there was maybe a little bit of a reluctance to get into this softer energy, which I think came out in the last Gemini reading that I did. The Queen of Cups, like male or female, is a softer energy. If you've had a lot of people screw you over and stuff like that, it's difficult to remain in the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Cups energy, because you feel like you have to have, your armor on. You're like, well, I can't be like that with people because they're just going to like shaft me, or, they're going to do something horrible. But there's a break. Like the Two of Swords is like this. It's like, no, you're not getting in. I'm not letting my defenses down. Not falling for that shit again. But that's the Devil energy, that there's been a breakthrough here. Like you've decided, I can see that you've decided, or you will be deciding to move forward with this, which is what actually brings this person in, because I think they've been waiting for the right time. Because you're now in this like softer Queen of Cups energy where they can actually get at you. You know what I mean? They can get to you. Yeah. Because it is the right time. Like with the Wheel of Fortune here, it feels like it's the right time. Because you may well have been in this Four of Cups energy where you were just like, ugh, no. No. Because I'm thinking, there's like a new love coming in, but you're thinking about the past stuff, or you were still dealing with the past stuff. So there's you've moved past that now, this past energy. Okay, so let's ask about this person coming in. Tell us about this person coming in for Gemini. Yeah, look at that, 4 of Wands. So this person's looking for commitment. They're very, very stable. They do think that things are too good to be true. Okay, you have the 7 of Cups here again. So, but it's in reverse here. Okay, so I'm going to put it in reverse again. But they do have a habit of, the King of Swords is very, it's someone that's been burnt, right? So they're like, I want the facts, the data. Where's the evidence? Don't be coming at me telling me to fucking trust my intuition and like feel my way through things. I want evidence, right? But you can't have that with relationships. Like you can't have evidence that it's going to work out. It doesn't work like that. But they have had this, thinking that you're too good to be true kind of thing because of shit that's happened in the past. But they're moving past that now with the, oh look, it's not why I meant to pull this one, that's what I saw. With the 6 of Swords, like they've moved past this energy, they've moved out of that energy into the same energy that you're in. So you actually have the princess and the page, the boy and the girl. Or, if you're 2 girls, two princesses or whatever you want to be. Whatever the hell you want to be. So they've moved out of this suspicious energy into the Page of Cups too, which means that you're both ready. Like you're both there with your little fish cups, giving it like, yeah, heart on the sleeve. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, tell us about this person coming in for Gemini. King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Hierophant. Let me, hold on. Tell me about this person coming in for Gemini. Okay. Very slow moving energy with the Knight of Pentacles. It's been slow moving because they've been going through some kind of transformation into this King of Cups. So this person has been kind of learning to tap into this King of Cups energy again. They've been through some kind of transformation and they've come out the other side into this Page of Wands energy, which is like feeling excited, feeling happy about the future again. This person is showing up as a King of Wands here as well, which is an a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So this person's like very attracted to you. It's interesting that you're showing up. You have the Queen of Swords here. This person's looking at you like an Empress energy here. Like, you know, all their Christmases come at once kind of thing, like everything that they were looking for. They no longer feel like this is too good to be true. There's been a delay because they were fighting this a little bit, but you've helped to kind of give this person like their faith back. Like they feel like they're very inspired by you. They feel like you've helped them to have like a breakthrough in the way that they're thinking mentally, the way that they're viewing the world. Like they're not quite as, you know, when you met, they might have been kind of closed off or something like that. Yeah, there's some communication that's going to make you really happy. I feel like you both have Gemini in your chart. But you have been left out in the cold by someone that was like a player type energy in the past, which is why you were in this Two of Swords, because there you go, Queen of Wands. So it's a match here, King and Queen of Wands. Excuse me. You are a little bit like with there's an energy of kind of, you were hyper independent. Like the Queen of Wands is someone that's like hyper independent after having been let down, or maybe you just felt like you didn't get a lot of support or something like that, and there was definitely a heartbreak that you're now ready to move on from. You've closed that down. This person really loves talking to you. That's what got through to them. Like this person was in, like I said, the Seven of Cups energy, where they were just like, ugh, you know, I've dealt with so much shit in the past, like I just can't be, you know, I can't be fucked, or like I don't trust people anymore. But with the Eight of Wands here, the Sun, there's something about the way that you talk. Yeah, you're funny. There's something about the way that you talk that makes them really happy, and you're funny. Three of Cups, like you make them laugh. You're a lot of fun to be around. You also help bring out this person's inner child. You're very confident, even if you don't feel like that. This person sees you as someone that's like very confident. You know your own worth. Yeah, you make this person real happy. Yeah, look, Ten of Cups, you make them really, really happy. You're also like quite mysterious with this High Priestess here. Like they feel like, you know, you have you know, there's mystery to you. Like they don't know everything about you, but they want to. But you guys are like a perfect match here, King and Queen of Wands. So you've been through something that put you in like a Queen of Wands energy. So it may have been really tough at the time to go through this heartbreak and say no to whoever this past person was. The Knight of Wands is like in and out energy. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I want. Maybe they're kind of a player. Maybe they're like, hey man, don't try and, tie me down. Don't fence me in, that type of thing. So you were like, all right, go fuck yourself then. Queen of Wands energy, like very, very confident. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can go a little bit too much the other way in terms of like, I don't need anybody, so I feel like maybe you've pulled that back in a bit now, and you're like Six of Pentacles. You're like, okay, cool. Like if it's even Stevens, then cool. That's cool. And you have the Ten of Pentacles here. So that's also a commitment card. So you have two cards of commitment here. This person feels like you're very honest, which is definitely a Gemini thing. The Strength card here, they feel like you're very, very honest. Like what you see is what you get. Because maybe they had a lot of liars or something like that before. The Seven of Cups can talk about something that's been built on sand, so maybe they've had people around that, they were good. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I'm sorry. They presented a good front, but then there was nothing underneath the surface or something like that. Whereas you're the opposite. Like, I'm sure you present a good front as well, because the Queen of Wands and the Empress is very attractive, but there's like a lot of substance, and the Strength card is, just very open, very honest, like what you see is what you get kind of thing. Also, they feel like you are very strong. That's also something they feel. They're going to come in really fast. You can see it here with the Knight of Swords on top of each other. They're a warrior though. You have the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Hermit, so that they worry. Let's see. Let me shuffle these on my lap because I've run out of space here. Yeah, the things that you say make this person really happy. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, James, let me just... Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. There we go. Just give me one. Like I'm I'm 5. Don't overload me. So you have the Temperance card with releasing people pleasing. So something that this person has actually been working on is releasing people pleasing. They might have had a lot of stuff going on, this person. Like they might have had a lot of different responsibilities and things like that they felt like they couldn't say no to. So they've started saying no to people, and it's like released their schedule. Because I feel like with the Hierophant here, your person's probably like Hierophant, King of Wands, like your person will be some kind of manager or teacher or something like that, Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Wait a minute. Just give me one. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. Spiritual teacher. There you go. So this person, well, there you go. This person could be an actual spiritual teacher for some of you. Yeah. They are some kind of manager. Whatever it is they do, they're some kind of manager. They could be online because you have the world here, but the Hierophant is someone that people listen to. And they make good money from it with the Ten of Pentacles. They like it. That's why they make good money at it, because they like doing it. This person really takes care of their appearance as well. Like this person's very attractive. You should take care of your appearance too, Gemini, because this person's going to arrive when you're not expecting it, okay? Or they're going to reach out when you're not expecting it. So start doing it now. So it doesn't build up, you know. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Instagram growing. So this person could have a big Instagram. Or they could be trying to grow their Instagram at the moment. Yes. That one wants to go there. So you have the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. This is you. Spirit is telling you to ground your energy, which is like pretty bread and butter for a Gemini, because, you know, I'm also a Gemini. Like, we're known to be very, you know, we live in our head kind of thing. There's an element of needing to balance your energy here, okay? Because when you hear from this person, I think you're going to be very excited. So balance your energy now. Start eating proper meals, right? Sleeping properly, you know, all that type of thing. Yeah, look, you're about to be really happy. This is this person coming in. So yeah, you're going to have to start grounding your energy. Otherwise, you're going to be so happy, because this person's like the love of your life. And you have the Three of Cups here. They're going to make you super happy. Right. I'm going to just pull some random advice cards for you to close the reading. Oh, shit. Tarot reader. Where does this want to go? This person could be a tarot reader. I'm going to reshuffle that because I don't know where it wants to go. Okay, what do you have for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini? Some good news is coming. What messages do you have for Gemini? Stop feeling guilty for resting. I don't know which one that was. I'm going to reshuffle. What else for Gemini? Becoming noticed for your work. I'm going to put this here. So this is, you have the Tower here as well. So this could be like becoming noticed for your work quite quickly. Something that you're doing is going to become noticed quite quickly. This person's fairly sure that you're going to say yes, but they're not totally sure. Oh, improve your diet. Okay, Gemini, that's for you. That's a message like, yeah. Start taking care of your appearance, take care of your diet. What else for Gemini? You're getting a promotion. So this is something, it could be something new because you have that Page of Pentacles there. So this could be something new that you're doing, like a, you know, level up, or a job that's like one higher than you were doing, something like that. Or your work is being promoted. Could be something like that as well. Coming out of a period of healing, resting, which is this Four of Cups energy that you've been in. That's why you were in an energy of you're like, I don't want to. You know, nothing, you may have felt like nothing was really floating your boat, you know. Nothing was really blowing up your skirt. That's going to change. Let's get 3 more. Because this reading is super long. What else for Gemini? Everything will be fine. So stop worrying. Everything will be fine. You listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that everything will be fine. letting go and healing from the past, which could have been a karmic situation or multiple karmic situations. So now you're in this Page of Cups energy. So you and this new person are all innocent and sweet again. And you have a leadership role. So that's landed on top of the Sun. So this could mean that you're about to get some more attention for something that you're doing. There's another message here about grounding your energy. So that's something to really take note of, because, you know, if you don't ground your energy, you can end up with health problems and stuff because of inflammation. And you'll know your diet will suffer, you won't be sleeping properly. There's a lot of money coming in for you. Abundance is coming. Could be from an online platform growing. And the last card, the hard stuff is over. Life is about to get easier. And last card, I promise. Your spirit guides are proud of you. So your spirit guides are very proud of you. For everything that you've accomplished. And they're saying like all the hard shit is over. Now comes the good stuff. You're about to be very happy with the Sun. So I hope that was a useful reading, Gemini. Many, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings. Love and light. Take care.